Welcome back. We are on the topic percentages. In the previous video, we learned how to calculate income tax. In this video, we are going to apply what we learned in the previous video to solve a question. The question for this video is, the rates for monthly income tax payable by an individual is as follows. So we have the table, and in the first column, we have the groups for the taxable income or the amount to be paid as tax. And for the second column, we have the corresponding rates of tax. The question is asking us to calculate the income tax and take-home pay of Abena, a primary school teacher whose monthly income is 1,700 Ghana cedis. So we are going to use these rates to calculate the income tax and take-home pay of Abena, a primary school teacher whose monthly income is 1,700 Ghana cedis. From the previous video, we saw that when you are given a question like this, the first thing you need to do is to divide the monthly income into the groups that has been given to you. So that is exactly what you are going to do. This time, we will present our answer in the form of a table. So we will draw a 4-column table. The title of the first column is the remaining income. The second column is the amount to be taxed. The third column is the rate of tax. And the last column is the tax itself. Remember that the monthly income of Abena is 1,700 Ghana cedis. Before we start calculating the income tax, the amount remaining is 1,700 Ghana cedis. So the remaining income is 1,700 Ghana cedis. From the question, we were told that the first group is the first 288 Ghana cedis and it is tax-free. It means that for the first group, the amount to be taxed is 288 Ghana cedis. And because it's tax-free, the rate of tax is 0. This means that the tax itself is also 0. So the tax for the first group is 0 because it is tax-free. Let's move on to the second group. But remember that the amount remaining was 700 Ghana cedis. And now we have calculated the tax on the first group, which is 288 Ghana cedis. So the amount remaining for the second group is going to be 1,700 Ghana cedis minus 288 Ghana cedis, which is 1,412 Ghana cedis. Now let's move on to the second group. From the question, we are told that the second group is the next 100 Ghana cedis and the rate of tax is 5%. So for the second group, the amount to be taxed is 100 Ghana cedis. The rate of tax is 5%. So the tax is going to be the rate of tax, which is 5%, times the amount to be taxed, which is 100. So 5 divided by 100 times the amount to be taxed, which is 100, will give us 5. It means that for the second group, the tax is 5 Ghana cedis. Let's move on to the third group. But before we move on to the third group, we have to find the amount remaining for the third group. For the second group, the amount remaining was 1,412 Ghana cedis, and the amount to be taxed was 100 Ghana cedis. So the amount remaining for the third group is going to be 1,412 Ghana cedis minus 100 Ghana cedis, and that will give us 1,312 Ghana cedis. This is the remaining income for the third group. We are told from the question that the next group or the third group is the next 140 Ghana cedis and the rate of tax is 10%. So for the third group, the amount to be taxed is 140 Ghana cedis and the rate of tax is 10%. It means that the tax is going to be 10% times 140 Ghana cedis, which is 14 Ghana cedis. So we have calculated the tax for the first group. We had 0. For the second group, we had 5 Ghana cedis. And for the third group, we have 14 Ghana cedis. The amount remaining for the fourth group is going to be 1,312 Ghana cedis minus 140 Ghana cedis, and that will give us 1,172 Ghana cedis. From the question, we are told that the fourth group is the next 3,000 Ghana cedis, and the rate of tax is 17.5%. But we can see from our table that the amount remaining is only 1,172 Ghana cedis. It is not up to 3,000 Ghana cedis. That means that the amount to be taxed will be the same as the amount remaining. So the amount to be taxed is going to be 1,172 Ghana cedis. The rate of tax will be 17.5%. So because the amount remaining is not up to 3,000 Ghana cedis, the amount remaining will be the same as the amount to be taxed. And in this case, it is 1,172 Ghana cedis. The rate of tax is 17.5%. This means that the tax is going to be the rate of tax, which is 17.5%, times the amount to be taxed, which is 1,172 Ghana cedis. And this will give us 205 Ghana cedis, 10 pesos. We can see that we don't have any amount of money remaining, because if we subtract 1,172 Ghana cedis from 1,172 Ghana cedis, the remaining income will be 0. Now, when you have this, it means that if you add the amount of money in the tax column together, you are going to get the total income tax for Abena. So we have 0 plus 5 plus 14 plus 205.10, and this will give us 224.10. This means that Abena's monthly income tax is 224 Ghana cedis, 10 pesos. The question also asked us to calculate Abena's take-home pay. In the previous video, we learned that take-home pay is equal to the monthly income or the salary minus the taxes. So Abena's take-home pay is going to be equal to her monthly income, which is 1,700 Ghana cedis, minus her income tax, which is 224 Ghana cedis, 10 pesos. And this will give us 1,475 Ghana cedis, 90 pesos. So Abena's take-home pay is 1,475 Ghana cedis, 90 pesos. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to this channel for more videos. In the next video, we are going to solve another question on income tax. Bye-bye.